Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Koryzma. I stream on Twitch. I say arguably questionable things, and here's a fun fact about me. I think Josh's sister's wicked hot. This is a podcast-style talk show where we invite new guests each show to give their takes on common people's stories and struggles, and the chat has a chance to get their takes in as well. Let us know what you think, and we'll get to your take if we can. Later in the show, we play a game with our guests, so stick around and enjoy Takes with Koryzma. I've got my co-host, Vegas Girl on Fire here, making sure everything runs smoothly. Vegas,
Hello,
want to say hi to the people?
How's everybody doing?
Hopefully they're all doing good.
I'm
But tonight we are honored to be joined by someone who is better than you in every game, drinks hot dog water for breakfast, and has a birthday 364 days a year. Ladies and gentlemen, ReapersPast. How you doing, man?
Happy birthday, man.
I'm gonna kill you.
Dude, I figured you'd really like that. I don't. But Matt, ladies and gentlemen, ReapersPast, one of my favorite homies, one of my first Twitch homies. He's probably the second person I met on Twitch,
Yep.
And we've been on the same grind set every day. He streams in the mornings. What was it?
It's way too early. I don't know why I do it to myself.
Honestly, I know I was surprised that you changed the times you streamed, but you now what at you do 7 o'clock your time?
8:30.
8:30, yeah. So 8:30 CT, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite things. Nobody else streams that early, so
100%, and I love
appreciate it.
Yeah, it's a nice mix-up, you know. Like it's just like you can get to go hang out. I can do my morning routine of sleeping in till I have to get ready for work, and then I can wake up to Reaper.
This mug, it's a good time.
Exactly. But Reaper, tell what's new and exciting, man. How's things been on your end?
Pretty good. Just had a room open up recently, which is really nice. A lot of details on that later. I'll tell you about that
Yeah.
off stream.
You gonna turn into like a sex dungeon?
I mean, if you want to get me to swing, yeah, go for it.
Dude, they can't
I'll
be
make it
that
happen.
expensive, okay? I feel like
Look,
I'm just gonna Google
You offered
sex
me
swing.
a flight to
Price.
Las Vegas last year. Put it towards that instead.
Well, look, I'm looking up there. It says, I think that's it. It's definitely like $48 for a hammock chair with swing. I mean, that's kind of cool. And that's Canadian.
There's really a lot of types of swings that you could go
There really
about.
is.
There's like rope swings. There's like.
Now I'm on a sex site though. Let's find out. I want to find
It really just depends on.
Wait,
what
can you
position
search? Oh, you
you're
can, okay.
expecting.
swing. Sex swing. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if you need. Dude, they're actually really affordable. $34.97
Yeah, you should
for the
get it
door
for me,
slam.
then. Come
The door
on.
slam love swing.
Wait, what?
The door slam love swing. $34.97.
Okay, explain this to me. How is it a door slam? Like, do you hang it on the door?
Yeah,
to
it's
hope
like
to
it's
God
like you
that
know
it
those like
doesn't,
pull up.
get
It's like
pulled?
like the coat racks that you put over top like your door, then
Yeah,
it's like one of those.
Oh, and like you have your door,
It's
and
like
then you could have the man be on the inside of the door
exactly
and the woman on the swing, or vice versa.
vice versa. Yeah, exactly.
Or,
But what if you go so hard you break the door?
Well, you know what? That just shows you're putting in goddamn work. Okay.
I mean, true. That means you're putting
Get
in
a better
effort.
They're
Like, if
Honestly,
you aren't
that-
breaking doors when you're having sex on the sex swing, you're not.
But if
that
you
door
want-
isn't worth your time.
if you want to get crazy though, there is the fetish fantasy spinning fantasy swing for $244.97. That
That's
one
the
looks
one.
like we're gonna have to find a truss in your ceiling, and then we can make some real magic happen. That's like the kind of thing like it's got like the foot braces, you know what I mean? Like so you're like, spread eagle,
I
like
don't think
Oh my
my
goodness.
upstairs neighbor would like that.
Or-
Be real with you.
if we're gonna get real bougie, the most expensive one I've seen right now, the Whip Smart Love Bed Lounger sex swing. It looks like it's like a hammock with handcuffs and leg stuff, and it's like a little. It's kind of like a dog bed in the middle, like in between. Like that's
a
exciting.
dog bed in the
Well-
middle.
Hold on. No, hold on. Wait. Back up. Why do you describe it as a dog bed? And if you're
What's
describing it, do
like
you
a
have a
big
dog
pillow.
around when you have sex? Hold on.
No. Who doesn't love hitting it in doggy, you know, but like the point is that it's like a big pill, like something you throw on the ground for the dog.
Again, don't include dogs in this, man. Come on.
Like, I know you got that dog in you. Just whip it out.
As from someone that says the phrase "fucking the dog,"
Yeah.
I put nothing past.
That's a real that's a real phrase though.
It doesn't matter if it's a real phrase or not. Should you say it? I don't think so.
I don't think I know this is hot takes, man, but like you don't want to go down this route.
Well,
bestiality is not
for people
cool.
people who don't know, when people say like this guy's really fucking the dog, it means he's really just half-assing it and really like not.
I don't care what
hard.
it means.
I'm just telling the people that so they know it. You know, like
they all have Google.
But they're not gonna go out of their way to do it. They're just gonna assume that I'm trying to fuck a dog. Okay, like
as they should.
As they shouldn't. So, so that's what I'm saying. So yeah, with
I've never heard the saying ever.
So I didn't until I met Braden, and I've even known Canadians.
I'm pretty sure it's like
I'm pretty sure he's just saying that with his other dog fucker friends, but you know.
Yeah, you know that's the big.
You know what they say about Canadians, you know.
What do they say, Reaper? What do they say?
That they're fucking the dog.
Huh.
Oh my god! All of them, all Canadians.
All of them, every single one.
Yeah, some other Josh,
Avril Lavigne,
Aura Stones, Chad Kroger,
Dion.
Michael Bublé.
Dion is wild.
Drake.
Drake.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past him, honestly.
Yeah, well, you know, Drake, he's got his own. It's probably if only it's a puppy though, right?
Jesus.
No.
Stop. Okay.
Hold on.
Anyways.
I'm gonna do a quick segue out of
There
this
you
conversation.
go.
I went to the Megan Thee Stallion concert last night, and it was an experience. Let me tell you, I found God last night.
Would you describe it as hella ass?
Hella ass.
Hella ass.
And not just from Megan. At least 90% of the crowd was shaking their ass. I've got some videos if anybody wants to check those out with me later. But before the concert started, this is where my segue is going to make more sense. There was one song that came on from the DJ that was almost equal to the excitement of when Megan came out.
Oh yeah?
Can you guys guess this song?
Is it like a very popular Megan song?
It's not a Megan song. The DJ didn't play any Megan song.
Oh, really?
It was.
Yeah, I got nothing.
It was They Not Like Us.
Let's go,
by
dude.
Kendrick Lamar, and the fucking crowd went wild. There was ass just shaking all over every railing, up the stairs. Like I couldn't touch anything on my way out. It was a club.
Like, I might catch something from that.
It was an absolute ass club, and the crowd was going crazy. They Not Like Us hit so hard. And I was like, what is it? What just came out? Like, I didn't even know what it was because people are screaming from the first note. I was like, what is playing?
All you hear
and
is...
then I'm just like, what? And everybody's just
God, fuck them up. Dude, that's...
I'm gonna do my stuff.
You just hear like, psst,
it was
I
so
see
good,
dead
though.
people.
Bro.
And like, that shit... Which I remember when we seen Megan together 2 years ago now.
A lot of ass shaking.
That's right.
Yeah,
it was the same experience. We just, because she called people up on stage again, and we're all shaking their ass. But I was like, but where's Master Chief?
That's the thing it missed, dude. Like there was nothing better than Chief just.
We had an interesting Megan Thee Stallion experience because we had Master Chief
getting twerked on,
getting
dude.
Twerked on.
It was the greatest.
It was wild.
I was like,
what
this
in the nerd ass
this is gaming.
Shit is this?
Yeah, like this is what peak gaming is. You know,
Bro.
like Master Chief's thinking he should have created a blowhole or something like that. Like he was probably fired up. But yeah, like she brought people on stage there when we were there, and like they were just throwing it back like crazy. It was an interesting concert. We had Kim Petras, and then there was another band as well. I just don't remember that band's
During
name.
my concert last night, though, they did a part like she was backstage changing her clothes
Oh,
during
yeah.
the concert, and the DJ came out and did a segment like everybody shake their ass, and like the camera was just going around
Oh,
the
like
stadium.
yeah.
They do this at K-pop concerts, right? If you know the dance to the song, they'll get you doing the
Oh
dance
shit.
to the songs. But this was just ass shaking. So they go to this one girl who's just
Oh,
like
no.
twerking, and there's a girl kind of like behind her, and then the camera pans to that girl because she's trying to get attention, and she just takes her shirt off.
Oh,
And my
Like,
sister
okay,
is
hold on.
screaming like
Like-
unconsensual flash,
Oh, okay,
complete
gotcha.
titties out,
yeah.
complete titties out,
Were they
and
nice?
the camera it changed so fast. I was like, we just saw that. We just saw that. This is it's not a club anymore. This is a sex dungeon.
This is This is a
Okay, I see where
We're
you.
not leaving
All
until
right,
we're
all right. There
pregnant.
you go.
dude, that honestly that goes kind of awesome.
Good
It was
segue,
like
good
the
segue.
right like you gotta figure out if it kind of reminds me of the Edmonton Oilers girl that like was at like the one of the watch parties and also flashed the camera.
Oh
She got
my
hit up by
God.
Playboy. Did a photo shoot
Really?
with them. Yeah.
That's wild.
And then so
Awesome.
the other day, my buddy, I was talking about it on the way to the wedding, and they were really nice. I was, because I was curious to what they looked like, so they looked really nice.
They were really nice.
They were.
What a
It was
Canadian thing to say.
They're good tits.
Classic Canadian.
Yeah, man, you know me. Classic. I'm timeless. Some would say.
Some say you're past your prime, but like
It was a really good show, though.
Who the fuck says that?
I think the
Josh.
only thing I didn't like is that about 3/4 of the way through, somebody like a lot of people were like smoking cigarettes, and I'm
Ooh.
like, and there was some weed, but I could definitely smell the cigarettes more, and I'm like, what? You're not even allowed to smoke in here.
That's
And
what I
I
was gonna
know that
ask.
at one of Megan's previous concerts, she like kind of yelled at the audience, like, if y'all don't stop smoking, like I'm gonna stop the show.
That's crazy.
And these bitches were smoking at our concert, and I was
And I was
like, I can't. I'm marinating.
Was
in
it like
cigarette smoke?
was it like hard to breathe? Like is it all you could smell type thing?
I mean, it was just nasty. I think it was enough through that like by the time it was over, like I could just get out in the nice air, and it wasn't too bad. But
Right.
the fact that I could even smell it was frustrating, and then it started to get a little hazy in the air.
Yeah,
nasty.
I'm
I hate
like, this
that.
crowd is ratchet.
And
Why you bring your cigarettes, your Black and Milds?
yeah, like why you bring those Marlboros, buddy? Like just fucking keep them at home, bud. Like smoke outside the venue. That's why we have these things.
There was
Yeah.
just so many people twerking in the aisles. It was like, I don't think anybody thought that there would be any repercussions for anything, which I don't think there was. It was wild.
I mean, like people just be shaking hella ass. Like they just be out
As
there.
they should.
I'm not saying they shouldn't. I mean, it's one of Megan Thee Stallion's. Isn't it like one of her not one of her what she's famous for, but it's one of those things that like
Oh
you
yeah, absolutely.
like you kind of
definitely
associated
are gonna
with her.
get some ass shaking
Yeah.
with Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah. Like,
And it's funny too because
That's
her
a staple.
opener was Glorilla, if anybody knows who she is.
I know her. Yeah, did she do Yeah Glow?
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, that's a banger song, dude.
So she has a banging body. She's got like a fucking 6-pack. She looks great, but she does not dance whatsoever. But
Oh,
she has all these
interesting.
like chicks twerking around her and like dudes dancing, but she doesn't really dance. She just raps. She just stands there and raps.
She gives me kind of like a
And-
tougher vibe though.
She definitely does. She has a tougher vibe. But like it made you appreciate what Megan has to offer even more because she does it all.
Yeah, like
She's doing all the choreographed dances with her dancers. She's shaking her ass. She's not missing a beat.
and I am one for applauding dancers who sing or singers who sing and dance. As I
Yes.
tried to do
And
that
she
during.
doesn't sing at all, though, Megan. She only raps, but it's still
Still though,
like you're using your voice, and
because
she
like
doesn't sound out of breath.
yeah.
I tried to sing along during my Just Dance stream, and let me tell you, I could not. Okay, I was fighting for my
Throwing
life.
that shit back while
Struggling,
trying to sing is
dude.
wild. dude.
I mean, Reaper, you should have heard me breathe, dude. It was like having like a 3-hour asthma attack, dude. Like it was insane. Like I was just fighting for my life, every breath. You know, like so after that
As he's
moment,
doing Rasputin for the 5th time.
Bro.
yeah.
He's just breathing like.
So yeah,
Brayden's
like
hot girl fit. He doesn't do cardio.
yeah, I'm like I'm doing my best. Okay, I'm working on it. But you know it's gonna take a while. You gotta build it up.
Build
But
it
yeah,
up.
man. But we have some stories to talk about today, which I'm very excited about. So while I gotta do, push this button here, and we're gonna go like this.
Oh, that's what's happening. SeaWorld's popping fireworks. Let's go.
Wah, 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 wah.
God, fuck
I'm
'em
gonna
up.
do my stove.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have our first story here.
I, 40 male, and my wife, 38 female, we're talking about her 40th birthday coming up in a little over a year. She is SAHM, so stay-at-home mother of 2 kids, and takes care of a hobby farm we share with her parents. We have horses, and the horses are mostly for her. I don't do much with the horses other than help maintain the fields. This is needed for some backstory. In the past, she has always expressed interest in going somewhere warm since her birthday is in the middle of winter. We've gone to some southern states and the Caribbean for her birthday without the kids, and I was thinking maybe we'd go somewhere warm and nice for her 40th. A place like Belize. I brought this up during a meal and she immediately replied back with, I already had a plan in mind, and shows me a picture of a horseback ride through Yellowstone, Montana region. My immediate response was, do I need to learn how to ride? And she replied with something to the effect of, it's $5,000. It's really expensive. I was just going to go myself. My wife insists this is not what she said, but in any texts we have, I don't see her rephrasing this statement. This immediately turned me off. My first thought was she didn't want me involved, and it didn't seem fair to me. It didn't seem fair to me as I'm the primary provider. She does bring in some money, and I took on a stressful job so we could live comfortably. It has also really bothered me because all I got for my 40th was a Blackstone griddle. I was trying to do something for both of us, and the dramatic difference in cost of what she wanted versus what I got made me feel like I have no worth to her. I expressed this to her and she changed it, said, it doesn't have to be for my birthday. It's just my girlfriends have all been doing what they want for their 40th, and I have always wanted to do this horseback ride. Am I the asshole for telling my wife it was unfair to me and saying that it made me feel like I'm not worth anything to her?
I mean, I'm gonna say.
Now let's get Reaper's take first.
All right.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. So she wanted to go by herself, which is like, treat yourself. Sure. And it's like, what, $5,000? I just looked up how much a griddle costs. It's like, depending on what you get, it's like, it could be like $2,500. So, like, I feel like he's not being an asshole and like trying to hold over like your fucking. It's like, oh, I'm the primary breadwinner. It's kind of like, bro, like, stop. Like, trying to hold that over somebody else is kind of like shitty. Like,
So
and
he's
if
the
you want,
asshole.
yeah, so he is the asshole.
Which is yeah, because I was gonna say like honestly, a fucking Blackstone griddle goes kind of hard.
Like,
You know what I mean?
Don't be like, oh no, poor me. I just got this, and like she wants to go horseback riding by herself. It's like maybe she wants to get away from you and the kids. Like, let her, dude.
Like yeah, dude. Like not like she's fucking the horseback instructor. Maybe she is. I doubt it. But like, it's like just go let her ride. Then who cares? You know what? You know while she's riding, you could be fucking whipping up some wicked smash burgers on your Blackstone griddle. You know what I'm saying? Like my dog. I don't think you understand. You have moments of peace and quiet. You know, like
I want to mention something here that I feel like these type of men need to understand. Um, Throwing that you're the primary provider in someone's face who birthed your children, that you didn't provide like anything at all. She
Yeah.
100% birthed those children, carried those children, ruined her body. Like you didn't
Like,
do any of that.
and it's not only
You
that
did none
either.
of that.
Like, she's also a stay-at-home mom, so it's just like she's constantly taking care of
She's
the kids and
working.
doing everything.
Yeah, so I feel like when
Like, that's
these
work.
men throw money into the other person's face when they are doing something. You know, she just has to exist, man.
Well,
Just
and
buy her the damn trip. And I feel like it's also situational, right? For his 40th birthday, did he have a specific request?
probably not.
If he doesn't, if he wanted that griddle, that's what he got.
Yeah.
If that's not what he wanted, then
Like,
he
if
should
you're
have
the
said something.
primary breadwinner, you paid for that shit. So it's just like, get over it, motherfucker.
And I also feel like, you know, they would have had a talk about her being a stay-at-home. Like, they would have probably come up with a plan about her being a stay-at-home mom. But like, I don't understand why he has the, you know, the need to throw that in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it wouldn't just be something like they clearly have a plan. Like, they both agree that she should stay at home, help with the, you know, with the kids,
And he should work.
and he should work. So I don't understand like why that is.
The
Like,
money should never be a factor.
no, 100.
Once you've decided, I'm going to mainly provide and you're going to stay at home and take care of the kids, like, then
You
that's
can't-
your life. You don't throw anything in the other person's face. When the other person, if she wants something, you get it for her. If it's
Yeah.
within your means.
Yeah, of course, right?
Yeah.
If you go like, if it's too expensive, you just be like, look, like we can get it, but it's we're gonna have to save up a little more for it. You can't just be like, well, I'm the fucking primary provider, so no.
And then it would be like, well, I'm the fucking kid watcher, so you can't see them for a month. Like, what?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't
right?
understand.
Like, okay, and then also, where was it? He said he got a second job or something, right?
Yeah.
And
He
plus, like,
said,
going to, like, to the Caribbean and all that shit, it's like, that's more expensive. Like, just, if she wants to do this, just let her do this.
Yeah, right. Like,
Especially if you're that well off that you could, like, afford all that stuff and, like, not really,
not stress about it.
yeah.
Like, clearly, like, they do quite well, right? Like, I don't think the fact that it's I don't know why he's comparing like apples to oranges in a sense. Because if he like Vegas was saying earlier, if he had something that he wanted to do for his 40th, then why didn't they do it, right?
Yeah.
I don't know why you're so freaking salty.
I think that if he's talking about like being upset because she doesn't want him to go, like, that's stupid as well. If someone wants to take their own trip, let them go. If you're insecure about it,
Like, why are you so, like, I don't know if it, like, has to do something with, like, is she going to do something? Why does she want to do this by herself? It's like, sometimes you need a you day. Like,
Well, that's just it, right? Like sometimes,
and they
like,
are planning this 2 years in advance. It's not like she just up and like my birthday's in a week, I'm gonna go on this trip by myself. You know what I'm saying?
oh yeah, right.
This
Like,
is a 2 year in advance conversation.
yeah.
you think he's just like somebody we thought just didn't spend time with their kids, and like just didn't want to hang out with them. But like, I don't know, like, I don't understand. Like, yeah, like, I don't think there's anything wrong with kind of having like a moments for you. I mean, it'd be like if, you know, if you know, one of our significant others just were like, we're trying to play a game that we just wanted to kind of like, you know, we just wanted to kind of enjoy this moment for ourselves and just play this game, but they're just like adamant on being there, and it's like, I just want to play this game. Let me, I don't know, like he's blowing it way out of proportion. He's being such a silly fucking goose.
Yeah. It's like,
Uh,
again, 2 years in advance. So, like, that's plenty of time.
Yeah, right. Like,
we
and
got
if
a
you guys,
chatter, Catling Force, who says, you can't be a provider if you're going to whine about it. Men, take notes. If you want to be a provider, provide quietly.
Bro.
I mean,
No, at the same time.
yeah,
Like,
like I was with Reaper. Like, yes, but
Don't
no.
talk.
Like,
like, I mean, you're
No,
also
she's got
putting
some
in the
points.
work.
She's got some points. No, I'm just-
Like, immediately shutting somebody down like that is also, like,
it's not good, right? Like,
it's not. Because, like, essentially you're being like, okay, shut the fuck up. Like,
like,
stop.
he's
I
not
don't care
just
what you're doing. Like, you're just here to provide shit for
money.
me, and that's it.
Yeah.
Like, that's also not good. Because, like, if you're married and have kids and everything, it's a balanced relationship, and it's not just a one-sided and that's it. Like,
100%. So,
He seems to be really caught up on the way that she stated something, which I feel like can get into people's heads a lot in relationships. Like, oh, well, you said it like this. And sometimes in the moment, you don't really know how you're saying things or how it comes off or that it's going to sound kind of offensive. You just want to get the information out there. And that sentence was, it's $5,000. It's really expensive. I was just going to go by myself. And maybe
100%.
that sounds a little harsh at first, but like, I'm sure that, through them talking it out, she was like, I really want to do this trip. And like, I kind of just want to do it alone,
I
which
also don't want
like,
to spend more money than we need to. Like
yeah,
when I'm the only one that wants to do it.
which is fine, but I feel like the fact that he's holding on to this statement and the
Yeah.
way that she said it, it's one of those petty things people do in relationships when they want someone to like, oh, like they want like a small win, even when they start feeling like they might be wrong. And they're like, well, you said it like this.
Yeah, and I feel like that's like one of those things in the moment where you just gotta be like, hey, like what you said sounded a little like I just didn't like the way you worded it, and you just and then like just talk about it, right? Like clearly, I don't think his wife meant any harm. You know what I mean? Like she's
I
just
think
like
maybe she just been thinking about it and that's just how it came out. I don't
Yeah.
even think
100%.
she needs to apologize for saying that. I think that he just needs to stop dwelling on it if they've gone past it.
Well, I don't think she needs.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I just meant like in the moment. I just don't know that she needs to apologize, but he could have just said like, like you said, it just could have been phrased better, probably, right?
And she's insisting she didn't say that. So like she's obviously like,
And it's also through text as well, so it's like it's a different tone, like that you
mhm.
can't really read.
100%, right? Like it's not like whenever you read text, you could read it in literally any tone you want. Like Reaper could just say "fuck you," send a text to me that, and I could read it in 8 different tones. And I just don't
It's
know
like,
which
hey,
one it is.
fuck you, or like, haha, fuck you.
Exactly, dude. Like it just
It's just like you never know. You
no.
never know.
So it's just things like that. So I mean, I definitely think he's the asshole in this situation.
I think so too. Like
Let's read a couple of the first
comments.
comments. Yeah, I kind of like that. Well, OP has spent most of his adult life funding her hobbies from the sounds of it. Horses, a hobby farm. When it came right down to it, she held her hand out for money. Oh, I don't like that person.
That person's agreeing with the OP.
There's three kinds of people in this thread. The pleasantly ignorant who don't know what it means to keep and fund horses before the personal vacation comes into play. The reasonable people going, that's pretty unfair, and damn, a griddle, and she has her own horses already. 3, the crazy horse girls who look at this mess and see nothing wrong. Oh my god. Let's see the next one. Let her go and do something you would have wanted for your 40th. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Right? Like that's just like, here,
Yeah.
I'll do this. Like I'll go play laser tag with my boys. You go fucking horseback riding.
Laser tag with the boys.
You're telling me that wouldn't go hard? You know what I mean? Like
Go ahead.
paintball, laser tag. Like you go do like an escape. Go do like a fucking day with
Yeah,
the
go do
squad,
laser tag and then come like
like an escape room.
end up like Koryzma when he was playing Just Dance.
Exactly. And fucking
Wii
and then-
Sports with the boys?
Wii Sports, and then come home, cook on that motherfucking griddle.
Literally.
Like, dude, like
Shit sounds
Frank
good.
really- Fred
Yeah,
really
like-
wants this griddle.
I just really want a fucking griddle. I'm not gonna lie. I really want one of them, those
Do you have somewhere to
cooktops.
put it?
Under my deck probably.
Okay.
But do I have somewhere to put it? Like, but yes, but I just at some point in my life I want one. I feel like it'd be really cool, you know.
Yeah.
Our next story. Am I the asshole for dumping my girlfriend after she expected me to pay for everyone on her birthday?
See a theme here, Reaper? I'm just kidding.
This one depends. This one majorly depends.
I don't think he sees it.
I, 24 male, and girlfriend, 24 female, have been dating 4 years. On my girlfriend's 24th birthday, 2 weeks ago, I booked a table at a pretty nice restaurant for me, her, and 4 of her friends. I want to clarify beforehand that I earn quite a bit more than my girlfriend. I cover all the rent and utilities for our apartment while she covers household expenses like groceries and such. While at the restaurant, I noticed she and all of her friends ordered some of the most expensive items on the menu. At the time, I thought I would only be covering mine and my girlfriend's bill, so I wasn't really concerned. When the bill arrived, the waiter asked if I would like to split the bill, and I said yes. I told the waiter that what my girlfriend and I ordered would be on me, and the rest should be decided between her friends. The bill totaled around 1,100 euros.
Oof.
I remember the smiles being wiped off their faces as soon as I said that. I ended up paying for my girlfriend's and my food while her friends paid for theirs. I remember the car ride home being awfully silent. I kept asking my girlfriend if something was wrong, but she kept insisting she was just tired. And no, she wasn't just tired. My girlfriend ended up giving me the silent treatment for the next week. I would keep asking her if something was wrong, but she would always refuse to say what the issue was. The thought of me not paying, being the culprit, kept creeping into my mind, but I would always reassure myself by telling myself my girlfriend wouldn't be dumb enough to expect me to pay for everyone's food. I lost it last Monday and demanded an answer from her. She ended up telling me I embarrassed her in front of her friends by not paying. I asked her why it was my responsibility to pay. She told me that since I organized everything, then I was the man, I was obligated to pay for everyone. We ended up getting into a heated argument, and I ended up staying at my parents' house for the next couple of days to gather my thoughts. I came home last Friday, and her attitude towards me didn't change one bit. When I confronted her again, she told me to transfer the money her friends paid for the food, and only then would she talk to me. We got into another heated argument, and I broke up with her then and there, telling her to pack her things. While leaving, she called me a broke boy and wished me good luck finding another girlfriend with my brokey mentality. I almost immediately regretted dumping her on the spot for something that, in the grand scheme of things, is really small. She sent me an apology yesterday for calling me those names, but insisted on me paying back her friends if I wanted to make our relationship work. I have been a mess since. I don't want to throw away 4 years with someone I considered to be the future mother of my kids. I could have given her friends a heads up that I wouldn't be covering for them, and I know that's completely my fault, but her behavior over the past 2 weeks has been quite concerning to me. But again, I love her too much for the situation to be the end of our relationship. I just want to swallow my pride and send her friends the money and forget everything. Am I the asshole here?
No.
Yeah, dude.
Fuck no. That's just entitled. That's what that is. Like,
That's
how can you expect somebody to pay for everyone else at your birthday? Like, everyone, whenever I go somewhere with a friend, I'm gonna pay for my own shit. Like, why am I
yeah.
going to pay for everybody's dinner? Like, the fuck? And then, like, to fully expect him to pay for everyone and to break, like, he breaks up with her and her to be like, oh, you're just broke. I get it. You don't got money. You ain't shit. It's like, hold the fuck up. What?
Yeah, it's not. You know, I don't like her mentality on this. I feel like it just like for her to expect it, first of all, is like $1,100. Was that just between the two of them, or is that for everybody?
Everyone.
Everyone.
Which that's an I'm not gonna lie.
That's
I've
six
never even
people.
I haven't even spent that much at Costco. Okay, like ain't no way I'm spending $1,100 at a
It's
restaurant. But I'm
183 per person. Almost $200 per person.
like that's not that bad in a sense, right? Like I feel like they should be fine to cover that for themselves. I also feel like whenever I go for birthdays, as long as the birthday person doesn't pay for their meal,
That's 268 Canadian per person.
my wallet just cried.
Yeah.
It's not even me doing it, dude. Like,
Bro,
so like
that's so much money.
It's 195 per person USD.
that's crazy,
Jesus Christ.
right? Like that's an expensive dinner. Like, oh, what did they go to like hibachi?
And that's
like,
evenly spread out. He said they got the expensive stuff. He might not have even eaten like the
100%.
expensive things that they ordered.
And I feel like, something like that. Like, I also feel like you shouldn't go in with the mentality that your bill is covered.
Okay. So, not the asshole at all. Like, expecting somebody to pay for everyone is completely wild.
It's
For
completely
her,
wild,
yes,
dude.
I completely understand. It's a birthday person. If you want to treat them, you treat them. Cool. That's dope. But, like, hey, we could only get back together if you pay me so I could pay them back.
Right? Like,
What the fuck?
and then calling him a broke bitch and like, oh, you too broke. Like, dude, if my significant other was yelling at me like that, I would be sending her out the door, dude.
Like that's
Like,
like I don't understand this entire mentality where it's just like, nah, you got to pay for me every single time. It's just like you also work, they also work. Like I'm not their sugar daddy. What the fuck?
yeah. And I'm like, like, are, are they coming home with us too? You know what I mean? Like it's just, I just
I
don't
will
think.
say, unless otherwise stated, if you go to a group dinner, period, I always assume I'm paying for myself.
1,000%.
And not until someone's like, I got this, you know,
But you got to do the little
am I
dance at
sitting back?
least.
No, I
You know,
never do the dance.
you
Are you
never do the
fucking kidding me?
dance.
I feel like the dance is fucking rude. And if you do the fucking dance with me, you're paying.
Well,
I,
yeah,
I will never dance back. Ever.
Yeah.
which is
I
Like
fair.
hate the fucking dance. It is stupid.
You don't even like. Are you sure? I got it. Yeah. Okay. All right, man. This.
Literally, I'm like, if you're like, no, it's okay, I got mine. I'm like, all right,
like
I'll
I'm in
pay
a
for it.
relationship. I've been in a relationship for like 10 years. It's Rose and I. We like married and everything. And like we'll interchange this. Okay, like I'm gonna pay this time. You pay this time. Like, and that's completely fine. If somebody goes with us somewhere, they're paying for their own shit.
Damn
Like,
right.
look. Oh, oh my god. I've seen like this type of stuff not only here but like on TikTok and
Ah,
everything. And it's just like, what the fuck? Like, how are you going to say this? How are you going to do this to somebody? I don't understand. Like, like you guys said, unless stated otherwise, do not expect for your meal to be paid for.
Yeah,
yeah. No, I think she's the asshole.
Oh yeah,
And honestly, I think the way that she handled the situation, it kind of shows like kind of like her truer colors in a sense. And I don't think, it sucks. Don't get me wrong, it sucks. 4 years down a relationship, like that sucks, right? Like that sucks regardless.
the
Um,
crazy thing is now if he makes a good amount of money, and he's just, I don't know what his character's like, but she could have after the fact been kind of like nice about it and might have had a different outcome, right?
yeah,
Like, ooh, like, hey babe, like my friends actually were under the impression that you were gonna pay, like, I know it's unfair of them to think that, but because you invited everyone, because he's obviously at the end of this, like, actually considering paying her friends back.
yeah,
So if she would have just kind of like had the conversation in a adult way rather than throwing a hissy fit and ignoring him for weeks, maybe
yeah. Like that
she would
shows
have
like a
got the
sign of
outcome.
immaturity from her as well. Like, did he invite them? Like her friends?
He did.
yeah. It
He
Okay.
said
organized the dinner.
he booked a table at a nice restaurant for me, her, and four of her friends.
So
Doesn't
she
really,
felt like that he should pay because he organized it,
Okay, but that's not how
which,
things
yeah.
work.
In all my situations where people have organized a dinner, I still assume that I'm paying for myself. Heck,
Yeah.
my friend Alexis just had a birthday dinner. Not
yeah,
just had a birthday dinner, but she had a birthday dinner in May,
right,
and she invited everybody that she wanted to invite. And when we got there, she still assumed she was paying for herself, and I ended up buying her dinner because it was her birthday. But like even then, she assumed that she was paying for
Yeah.
herself.
Like, unless stated otherwise, always assume that you're paying for yourself.
yeah, hundred
I
And
think I
percent.
don't
think so.
fully expect it's like, oh, they invited me, so like obviously they're paying. Like,
Yeah,
that's not how
like
that works.
it's no. I think she's very immature, and I don't like
Like,
this
and that's
lady's mentality.
very like entitled and just like, like
And
this. Do you think she told her friends, "Was like, oh, don't worry, he'll pay for us," or do you think they all just assumed?
maybe that's why she's embarrassed. Is she told her friends because we don't
But
know her side of the story, but he sounds like a pretty nice guy. Like he's even like, should I just swallow my pride and
Yeah, like
send her
he,
friends the money? Like he sounds like he loves
yeah,
her.
yeah.
So if
but
she would have just been nice about it,
What's the other
then
word that I'm looking for?
bitch.
Well, okay. Um, fully expecting him to pay and everything. Just I lost what I was trying to say, but
Okay.
like, God, like it
Let's
was there, then it disappeared. It
Let's
vanished.
read the first comment. She sent me an apology yesterday for calling me those names, but insisted on me paying back her friends if I wanted to make our relationship work. She literally values a few $100s to each of her friends over your relationship. She's so concerned and upset that you broke up with her that this is still the top of the list of demands to make the relationship work. Let this sink, dude.
Like that which is a true story, right? Like that
Yeah.
I mean, look at the second comment below that. Like for our
For our
relationship to
relationship
work.
to work, I need to know that you are a gold mine that can be exploited. I need to get my dig on.
Yeah.
I do hate this group of men that latch on to the gold digger
Mentality.
mentality.
Right.
I hate it.
Like,
I
yeah,
don't want to
that
hear.
sucks.
Let's talk about things in a responsible way. I don't like that last comment. I hate that shit.
Like, what again? Like, that's not right, and it's not to be said that like she's trying to gold dig because you never know.
Yeah.
But like, you can't just immediately assume it's like, oh, she just wants your money. Like, no,
Yeah,
like
totally,
Because
right?
it's
it's
like
Like
one
we were saying,
isolated
it's like maybe she's
situation.
embarrassed. Like maybe she was embarrassed and she fully expected him to pay, and she told him that. But like also, as the friends, whenever you go out and somebody says, "I'm going to pay for you," why would you go for like an expensive ass option? Like, why would you do that to
It's
begin
true.
with? Like, again, it's
To
not your money. Like,
especially when it's such an expensive place. Like the 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 girl whose birthday it was, the girlfriend should have been upfront with her boyfriend. Like, are you paying for everyone? Like beforehand.
yeah,
Because there was so many assumptions going on through this.
yeah,
like
it seems like there
communicate.
wasn't a lot
Just
of
communicate. Just
communication.
talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Let's
mean,
let's
yeah.
read one more.
Sure.
Not these.
Oh, but yeah, sorry, the sub ones. Yeah.
Do not, under any circumstances, apologize or give her friends any money. You are under no obligation to pay for her and her friends. Who assumes that just because you organized a dinner, that means you automatically pay? Maybe this is a cultural difference. I don't know. But I've organized and also been invited to plenty of parties thrown for or on behalf of a friend. And unless otherwise told this event will be covered, I always pay for myself. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what we said.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly, right? Like, and I mean, I agree. I agree with
I understand. And right, the OP also responded to that one as well.
Oh,
oh,
where I'm from, it's also not really the norm to do so. I don't really understand where she got this idea from. She never requested anything similar before. Yeah, it's just weird. It sounds like the expectations were just random, and
yeah,
he didn't really understand.
for sure, right? So yeah, I don't know where, like, I'd be curious to hear her side, but like you said earlier,
If she was just like a responsible adult and had a conversation, like this could have been resolved. Like he would have been like, I'm really sorry, I
Yeah,
can pay them if they had expectations, but like going
and
forward, let's make this the expectation. Like I pay for us.
like, and the thing that like really just makes her the asshole is the fact that she lashed out, acted immature, gave him the silent treatment for weeks, and called him a broke boy. And like, because when he broke up with her, that's what
Yeah,
she said.
she's
She
definitely an
apologized
asshole.
for it,
oh
sure,
yeah,
but like that just means you're gonna bring that up again, and like you're
oh
just
for sure,
apologizing because like you got broken up with, you got dumped, and that's why
Yeah.
you're apologizing because you don't want to lose that relationship. But like at the same time, would they learn from it, or would she continue to be the same way?
100%. And also like how the first comment before it got into like the hard, like before it got to the sillier stuff, where it was like her priority of like to make this relationship work, you need to pay my friends. It's like it just seems weird to like that be like the first thing on the list.
Yeah, that is strange. Like, like if your entire relationship is riding on some money for your friends, that and the only way you'll get back together is if that happens, is super wild and like so out of like
Yeah, just out of pocket, right? Like
yeah.
what? But yeah, so she's the asshole, confirmed.
That's a
And her
verdict.
friends are kind of assholes too. Like
Yeah,
just so they assumed that they were getting paid for it, and then also ordered like some crazy expensive stuff.
Exactly.
Honestly, it's probably all on this girlfriend. She's like, oh, he's paying, so let's do it up. Let's
Let's
it's
live our
probably
best
just all
life.
her. And now like her and her girlfriends are talking shit about him and
Oh,
Okay,
for
so
sure.
gassing.
Okay,
each
let me ask
other
you guys
up.
this real quick. What if, like, she's the asshole? How will we punish them for being the assholes?
I wouldn't punish them. I would
No,
just
like hypothetically, funny little bit.
Ask from Venmo 'em a request.
Like, what if she pays him back all that money?
Like we take him
she
to like
has
Reddit.
to pay him what he paid for her portion of her birthday dinner.
Yeah. And she's like, yeah.
How about you send me $200
Yeah.
since you're not my
That
girlfriend
way.
anymore?
Exactly. I think that's pretty fair.
I
But-
honestly, and he mentioned like he's the breadwinner. He pays most of the bills. She pays like for the groceries. That wasn't
Right.
even an unnecessary comment to make. I don't care
Yeah.
what situation you're in, unless you're like,
Like, you're both
I don't
pulling
know.
your weight where you can.
Is this a sugar daddy situation?
Hard to say, right?
Because it
I mean,
doesn't. It sounds like she wants it to be, but that's not what he sees it as. You know.
and this is
Yeah.
again where it comes down to like them just having not any clear communication.
God, it
And-
always comes down to communication.
Well, they're the same
always.
age, so it's
They're
not like a sugar daddy
No, yeah, it's not like.
situation.
But
She needs to go get herself an older man that'll just pay for shit. Actually, at the Megan Thee Stallion concert, there was an old man sitting next to me and he had his trophy wife. She had like a Brazilian butt lift, banging body, and this bitch was so young, and she had her friend with her, and then it was just this old man sitting there taking videos of Megan Thee Stallion,
that's hilarious.
and he had a picture of her and their kid on his phone.
Let's
I'm
go, dude.
I'm like, he's hooks this woman up with anything that she wants.
Hey, man.
That's what this girl wants.
That's exactly what she wants.
So, verdict: she is the asshole.
Yeah. So our next story. Am I the asshole for kicking out a pregnant lady from my birthday party?
Oh God.
I, 27 male, had my birthday party 2 weeks ago. My mother planned for a surprise party for me at my house, since she has a spare key. She invited my 26 male cousin and his 26 female pregnant wife. I don't have anything against my cousin, but I do with his wife. For some backstory, my cousin used to live with me when he was in college. In his third year of college, he met his now wife. It was all fine until his last year of college with his girlfriend moved in with us. For the first week, it was all right, but then she started coming into my room and stealing my money, which I confronted her about, and she said that she hadn't done it. This kept on for 2 more weeks until I kicked them out, and since then, me and my cousin haven't talked much other than in his wedding. Now back to my birthday party, me and my cousin were catching up with each other, and it was all good until I said, how has your and your wife's life been after the wedding? He was going to respond until his wife said, stop being nosy, that's none of your business. And I said, well, sorry. After that, I walked away. I was talking with my mom and saw my cousin leave to his car and come back with a big balloon, and his wife said, listen up, everybody, I have announcements to make. We'll be doing our gender reveal here. And I said, no, you won't. And she said, you can't stop me. Bring the balloon. As my cousin is walking to her, I grab the gender reveal balloon out of his hand and run outside and let the balloon fly away without popping it. After that, I walked back in and kicked him out of my party. And my cousin screamed at me because I ruined his gender reveal, and his wife is crying, and half the guests leave and say I'm a bad person for what I did. I haven't talked to them since, and my family thinks I'm a bad person. Am I the asshole?
No. It's so funny though.
Hold on. Okay. Surprise party for him. So they weren't there for. Hold on. Okay. So it was a surprise party for him. Do you think anyone knew about it was also going to be a gender reveal thing, or do you think that they were just kind of trying to enforce that, or is that information something that he didn't know? Because if everyone already knew about that and they're calling him the asshole, then maybe you are the asshole. But like if everyone like didn't know about that, then you're not the asshole.
But also, like, what a wild thing to do. Like, hey, I know it's like, I know Vegas. I know, like, I know it's her birthday, Reaper, but I think I just want to announce what my baby's gender is today. I think today's like the perfect. I can't wait
It
till.
doesn't matter what the fuck
Yeah,
you want to announce. If you want to announce you're getting married to someone, you're pregnant, any fucking thing on my fucking birthday,
that's what I'm saying, bro.
my fucking party, get the fuck out of here.
Oh, God.
Exactly. Sorry, I see this take here from Cat Wang Force. It's giving, I'm gonna propose to someone on your wedding. That's the same fucking energy, bro, and I hate
Oh
that.
my God.
Because it's like, first of all, this is
Don't
not
do
your
that
fucking
shit.
day, dude. I'm gonna hit you with a golf cart, okay? Like, so, like, are you kidding me? Like, the whole point of the surprise party is for him, because we're celebrating his birthday. He's made it another year around the sun. Like, you only get one birthday a year. You can have, like, you can't choose your birthday, right? You can pick, like, in this particular instance, you can pick when you do your gender reveal, just because everybody you want to talk to is there. But I feel like she's also kind of spiteful. You know what I mean? I feel like
100%.
she's kind of doing it on
100%.
person, and she's being fucking petty. And she's just like, you know what? No, I hate. We'll call this guy. I know he says 27 male, but I don't want to call him 27M. We're gonna call him like
Mark.
Mark. Thank you. Yeah, Mark. Yeah, I fucking hate Mark. And like now, because like Mark is gonna like look at that baby and he's gonna be like, I fucking hate you.
I don't know why, but this is giving like Hispanic family, right? Because why is the family so mad?
Well, okay. So family wise,
I've been to
I
like
could see
these
it.
types
Yeah.
of parties where like where all the family is getting together, and I think this actually happens a lot with like certain big families where they feel like oh, well, we're all here, we're having a barbecue, like let's just do everything that we can
All together.
all
Yeah.
together. So like that's why the family's mad and they think that he's a bad person. Like, you can share your birthday, but not me, dude.
No, well, like, no.
I personally, for me, since the meme is that my birthday is every fucking day, I
Not really a
personally
meme, but-
don't care. Like, it's a meme. Shut up.
It's your birthday, dude.
I swear to God. Like, for me, it doesn't really matter. Like, if you want to reveal, like, it's like, oh wow, okay, you're having a boy. Like, congrats. You're having a girl. Congrats. Okay, let's move on. Let's continue my shit. Like, we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna do all this shit. That's good though. Like, good to know what type of baby you're having. But other than that,
Would you want to know beforehand that was happening?
that's what I'm saying though. Like, it depends, right? Like, it
Like,
depends. Like, if
like
everyone
if
else knew and he didn't, or she, no, he
like,
didn't know.
yeah, Mark, yeah.
Like, if Mark didn't know, and the entire family knew, okay, maybe he looks kind of like an asshole. But like, if no one knew, like, then she's an asshole. Like, I understand where
If to
family-wise,
me,
I get
if
it.
more people know, they're all assholes.
Yeah, like,
They need to be like, dude, not on Mark's birthday. Like, maybe we can do this another time. Or like, well, did you tell Mark? But it's a surprise party. Like, that's fucked up.
yeah, like, I feel like it's a petty thing, and I don't like the way it was
100%.
done.
She obviously doesn't like him from that interaction beforehand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
Mind your
nothing.
fucking business.
And then
How are you gonna tell somebody on their birthday to mind their business and then pull out your fucking gender reveal?
yeah, and then be like, oh, you
balloon?
can't stop me. Okay, yeah, you guys are kind of winning me over. Okay, yeah, it's
Right, like,
that entire little stint of like, you can't fucking stop me. It's like, bitch, the fuck you mean? Like,
fuck, I ain't.
huh?
You know what I mean? Like, I love that he grabbed it, didn't pop it, but he fucking threw it in the air and let it float away. Like, good luck. You can go get another one, bitch. Like, first of all, that is some.
I mean,
You know-
it was a little childish of a reaction. Like, I'm sure those
Yeah.
balloons are a little expensive, and one person has to know, right, to tell the balloon makers to put it in there.
Yeah.
But like, it sounds
Like, just having
like
another event.
he just really didn't want that balloon popping, and couldn't like get
Well,
it.
Like, he's
she's
kind
like,
of an
"You can't
asshole, but
fucking
like
stop
she's a
me."
bigger asshole. I will
She
Yeah,
say.
like
is.
she is, because like
She sounds like an absolute bitch.
if the balloon would have popped, then she would have won, right?
Yeah.
She would have.
He didn't even say she kicked her out.
They did.
Oh yeah. After
Yeah.
that, I walked back in and kicked them out of my party.
He said, "You guys can get out. Like you guys ruined my birthday." And then everyone else is like, "Well, this is awkward." And Mark, you're being kind of a dick. And then they left. And
I
it's
mean,
like,
yeah, it's because they're also seeing it from like her perspective, where it's like she's pregnant and everything. It's like, well, how would you treat somebody like that that's pregnant? So I could
But-
kind of see where they're
Fuck
coming
that
from, but
bitch.
at the same time, it's just like,
People are
bro, what
pregnant
the
all the
fuck?
time. It ain't special.
Exactly.
and like,
Just kidding.
did they not hear about like you can plan like millions of people
Just
plan
have
gender
another event.
reveals, like just have their own event. Like you can have your pink
Yeah.
cupcakes or your blue cupcake.
What is up
like
with
whatever
her wanting to do that
on Mark's
on
birthday.
somebody else? It's literally a petty thing. It sounds
It is.
like
It has to be.
she fucking hates her. She fucking hates him, and she would just do anything to piss him
Just
off.
just to like ruin something for him,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like she gives me the vibe that she would like if they were like celebrating Christmas together, like she'd go like wake up before him, open his gifts, so when he comes downstairs he can't even
What
like
a
open them,
bitch.
Yeah. So it's just like that kind of thing, man, that kind of energy. So I think that's it. That's easy, like case closed, done. Cousin's a jerk. Cousin's the
Let's read a
asshole.
comment.
Sure.
Oh god.
People need to stop hijacking other people's events to save money. At least ask the person before you announce crap at their occasion. How selfish and self-centered do you have to be to make someone else's party about you?
Oh god.
Doubt it was even to save money. The wife hates the original poster and just wanted to steal attention. And as an added bonus, piss them off.
Literally.
It also sounds like the family is just like
crazy. They're crazy.
Yeah, dude.
It's never
Yeah.
okay to hijack someone else's party. It's rude and tacky. Letting that balloon fly was funny as hell.
Yeah, dude. I laughed so hard when it was like when you were reading that. I'm like, there's no way, bro. Like the fact that he yanked it out of his cousin's hand without like the cousin couldn't even like clearly just was like so
maybe
shocked.
the cousin was just like, yeah, take it, like,
Take
but
it,
didn't
please.
say anything.
Help me.
I
And
don't
I
want to
think
be in this relationship. I shouldn't have come.
Yeah. I mean, sounds like everybody's in agreement.
I think this is like one of those like posts that like it's kind of just like
It
everyone's
doesn't sound
just
like she's an asshole. She just sounds like a devil. I'm not gonna lie to you.
hey man.
Yeah.
She was probably the first lady to touch his cousin's wiener, and then he fell in love. You know what I mean? That shit kind of happens.
Hey, Bray.
Who's just
Yeah.
leaving money laying around though? That's my question.
What were you gonna say, Reaper?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Our next story. Am I the asshole for getting mad at my boyfriend for inviting another girl as his plus one at my 18th birthday party?
Wait. Yes. Okay.
I,
Go ahead,
18 female, recently had my 18th birthday this past Saturday. My boyfriend, 18 male, invited a girl I didn't know as his plus one. In my culture, an 18th birthday party is a big deal, so a huge party is to be expected. I told all my friends who were coming in a group chat that they could invite a plus one. What I didn't know was that my boyfriend, who was also in the group chat, decided to also invite a plus one. I had no idea of this beforehand because I assumed that since he is my boyfriend and I would be the one he would be with for my party, and I would be the one he would be with for my party. I don't know if thinking like this is selfish or not, but I only really put him in that group chat so he knows the important details of things. So the time comes for my birthday and all the guests are filling in. My boyfriend walks in with this girl. They're talking and laughing and having a good time, but basically the whole party, his attention was with her. I've never met this girl, and I couldn't help but feel extremely jealous since she was undeniably gorgeous. At the table, I had at the front where my closest friends and I were supposed to sit for dinner, my boyfriend had the audacity to ask if his plus one could sit with us. He was talking with her the whole time, and I couldn't help but feel extremely angry and jealous the whole time. Even my other girlfriends at the table were giving me looks about her. However, I said nothing at the time to keep the peace and try my hardest not to let such a deal ruin my night. Afterwards, when everyone left, including my boyfriend's plus one, I basically screamed at him for asking why he would invite another girl to my 18th birthday. I get that I could have been in the wrong for raising my voice and being jealous and angry, but he basically told me that since I said everyone could bring a plus one, he could too. He was telling me to chill out and that she's just a friend from work. I can't help but feel sick every time I think about them. I couldn't help but notice how flirty and lost in his eyes he looked when he looked at her, talked to her. Am I just overreacting about this, or should I confront him about his relationship with her?
I'm not gonna lie. That's a big cookie jar to open.
That is, because like it could just be jealousy, and there's like nothing there, but then there might be something there. Like,
I just think it's kind of wild that he brought her.
Yeah, it is. It definitely is. But like, dude, come on. Why would you bring somebody else?
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, who comes in here and is like,
And
yo,
like, did you pay attention to your like girlfriend as well, or did you just completely like put her aside and just talk to your friend the entire time?
It looks like the latter.
Oh, buddy.
Yeah, like it does not look like it's not looking good, coach. You know what I'm saying?
It's not.
You're in the third period, buddy, and you could come up with this. Come on now, like that's crazy. I don't know. Like, I feel like that'd be like it just seems wild to me, like that he didn't even ask. And first of all, why would he assume he gets a plus one?
I don't know. That's a good point.
You know what I mean? Like,
and why would you bring somebody from work? Like,
not even like one of your boys.
Yeah.
You know, like, I guess like to me, like if I invite you somewhere, like if I invited Reaper, I would completely expect Rose to tag along. Like no questions asked. But like if my girlfriend were throwing something, I'm not gonna be like,
it's giving the energy of inviting Reaper and Rose and saying you guys can bring a plus one, and then they each bring someone.
Yeah.
We each bring somebody, and
Reaper,
it's like
Reaper brings Jim Tasty, and Rose brings like buff dude from work, and we're like, what the fuck is buff dude from work doing here?
Oh yeah, I'm fucking Jim Tasty, and she's fucking the big dude.
Yeah. Hey, he is balding, so Jim Tasty's getting jacked. So.
No, it's giving the energy. You're having a birthday coming up this week, Brayden. Let's say you have a group chat and you say everybody can bring a plus one, and your girl brings some dude that you do not know. How do you feel?
Dude, I'm kind of pissed. I'm like, who the fuck is this?
And she's chatting him up all fucking night.
Like she's
barely talks to you.
Like she's looking at him like the way I look at my nachos at midnight. You know what I'm saying? Like literally. That. Like I'm like, ain't no way.
The way I look at her, but like, okay, yeah, your nachos, yes.
Oh, well, I was just in this. Yes. Damn.
Okay, I see where you're.
Let me.
Nachos, I could fuck those. My girlfriend, no.
Well, I'll fuck them both, but like,
right.
I'm digging myself a grave now at this point.
The only thing I can say here is that this dude is young and clueless.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are
absolutely fucking clueless. This decision that he made,
I mean, they're both 18, right?
Consulting is the dumbest shit you could do.
Oh yeah, but what 18
in an early relationship?
You know, like especially in a relationship like that. Like they're 18, they're dumb. It's like it's fine. It's just like, bro,
she's obviously, and then she's like, obviously been gaslit a little bit because she's writing this post, and then she's like, "Am I overreacting?" He definitely told her she's overreacting.
Yeah, he even said like, "Hey, chill out." Like,
yeah, well, he told her to chill out. Yeah,
young and you know, into him, and is just making excuses at this point. Like, this was stupid. He's absolutely in the wrong. He's the asshole. Why? Why would you even think to bring somebody else? Why would you read that text and be like, "Oh, we get plus ones"? let me bring a
Oh,
chick.
dude. Oh, let me bring my favorite coworker, my work wife, to your
Yeah.
to your birthday. Okay, let me just do that.
This
That's
is
not even.
absolutely bonkers.
Yeah, dude, like that's actually crazy. No, I mean you might as well
Work wife,
walk her to her
girlfriend,
car,
girlfriend,
dude, and
work
kiss her
wife.
goodnight. Like what the fuck? Like
It's like, hey, hold on. She's leaving. I'm gonna go give her a kiss goodnight and everything. Okay, like, stay here. I'll
yeah,
be right back.
I'll be right back, baby. Don't worry, I'm coming back for you. It's like what? Like I feel like something like that just makes what is gonna make the girlfriend, feel like she's second place, and on her
Yeah.
fucking birthday when she should be number one. And you know what I mean? Like I feel like this should have been cleared with her beforehand.
Communication, bro.
It always comes down to that. You know what I mean?
Why do
Always.
people not fucking communicate? It's so wild to me.
It's so easy.
Like, just talk. Be
Just
like,
talk.
hey, so like, just so you know, this is for everyone else, not you. You're my plus one technically, so you don't get a
Yeah,
plus one.
right? Like it's so simple. Like it's I don't know. It just drives me nuts because it's just like, come on, man. Like I feel like it's just like common sense is just out the window in some places. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you just like
Are
bring
you
one of
fucking stupid?
yeah, like it
Yes.
clearly is.
Are you fucking stupid?
Like that's the only question.
No,
Do
not
you
for
like your
both of us,
girlfriend?
yes.
Yeah, like exactly. Like do you
On
hate
her
her?
birthday?
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding?
Yeah,
I,
dude,
I have nothing else to say.
I just I like the one thing I will commend is her ability to wait till the end.
Like holding that shit in,
That's
dude.
crazy,
Like,
dude. Like good for
I
her.
wouldn't have.
That's what I mean. Like I don't think
Hey,
I
who the
would have.
fuck is that?
I would have been like, what the fuck is she doing? Like
On
who
my
is she?
birthday?
On my birthday,
Because
bitch?
she
Like
was probably thinking about it all night. She probably couldn't even enjoy herself.
no.
She's young. I know how obsessed she probably was with that boy.
It's just like one of those things that like it's like the clock is just not ticking and it's just going she's just here doing the same thing over and over again and like not even like it's like she's going crazy but like because of this dick move.
like it sounds like she's very much like invested in him and he's not invested
Yeah.
in her as much. Like
He's like
especially like if like to invite somebody from work, like that means you have to be that close to that person to invite somebody that way. And like she said, her and her friends saw him be like essentially lost in the other girl's eyes. So it's just like maybe that's just a little bit of an over exaggeration, but like still, like it doesn't like what's the word? It doesn't. Oh my god, why am I blanking? This always happens, dude. This always happens. It doesn't excuse it whatsoever.
no, it doesn't, right?
It's giving the energy of inviting Reaper to this podcast on his birthday. Today's his birthday. And
Stop.
and then like being like, actually you're gonna be co-hosting or being co-interviewed. Like, I'm not gonna do that to Reaper on his birthday.
Dude,
No.
oh
This
my
is
god. Okay.
his podcast.
Yeah, like
So
we're not
a little bit of a side tangent, real quick. There's somebody that I know that that their little brother is in a relationship with somebody, but they're going to separate colleges, and he's being a fuckboy, and the other girl that's with him is like, but I still love you though, and he's like,
Oof.
I don't want that kind of relationship though, and she's just like being strung along while he's over here being a fuckboy. So it's just like kind of like this, which is just like, but to a different extent, right? Like a major worse
Like
extent.
he's being open about it though, right?
He's being open about it, and she's like, "Oh, it's okay because I love you, and like we can make this work." Which is just like,
She's
just break it,
she's
just
just
break it.
dumb.
You're just
Yeah.
in love, but like you're
That's-
not in love.
that's kind of on her at that point if the guy's like, "Hey, like I don't want this."
She's
So
got one
very
of those
much.
obsessive personalities.
Yeah, it sounds like the dude in this. Let's name him Braden for no reason. Kind of a kind of an asshole, you know.
Kind of fucked up. Take
Yeah.
from Salty Sue here. She likes that cuck life, Reaper.
I guess so.
And yeah, why? The first comment here.
He brought his girlfriend to his ex's birthday party as his +1. That's why.
Bro. I mean,
That's
Without
crazy.
telling his ex she's an ex. OP is wild for hosting their first date. I want to hear his date side of the story.
Dude, that's crazy.
bro.
Yeah.
It's super weird he'd bring a +1 to his girlfriend's 18th. Even if he did, he could have brought one of his best friends, someone, not some random girl from work. Not to mention not spending any time with you on your birthday. Weird behavior on his behalf, sis.
Yeah, 100%. Like, I just feel like
Don't let him gaslight you, like, at all, dude.
he is the asshole.
He's the asshole.
How do we punish the asshole?
Fisting.
Kill his work wife.
Oh. I mean, I was hoping like for something more funnier, but hey, if you want, fuck it, let's do murder. Let's go.
I mean, we
Murder!
could set his workplace of work on fire. I guess I don't know. Like,
And
what do
then
you
like
want?
then they'll
his
have
dick
no
off.
place to like. They won't be a third place. He won't be able to
Cut
talk
his
to her.
dick off.
It'd be like, just laser that dick off, dude.
Just no, with a dull knife, preferably.
Like a butter,
Violence. With a
plastic
spoon.
butter knife.
Gouge his balls out.
That's right.
Gouge his balls out. Love that. Love that.
And our last story. Am I the asshole for getting annoyed at my sister-in-law?
Hey, this one doesn't have to do with a birthday. What
Oh, yeah.
What is this?
It snuck in.
What the fuck? No, go back to the other one. Click on that. Am I the asshole at the bottom right?
All right. Sorry, Reaper. Change of plans.
We're only doing birthday themed ones.
I know. I'm just letting it go.
Am I the asshole for being annoyed with my partner for going to his brother's birthday dinner?
Hey guys, real quick, are they the assholes for like continuing the swing with the birthday? Never mind, it's fine.
I'm
not an
gonna go
asshole.
2 out of 3 say no.
Bruh. we outvote you. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that's
If
right.
you're in the chat, are we the assholes for saying it's Reaper's birthday when it clearly is his birthday? Anyways, my partner
Zippia.
Max and I are both in our 30s, and I have a 3-year-old child. Max's brother Jimmy is 31, his partner Tracy about 27. Okay. Tracy has a bit of a reputation for being hard to get along with and causing scenes. She has some mental health issues made worse by substance abuse. Some of the extended family won't talk to her anymore because of an incident a few years ago where she went off at someone. When I first met her a few years back, she seemed nice and we got along, but last year she sent me a bunch of nasty messages blaming me for something I didn't do. So I have kept my distance since then, and on occasions I've seen her stare daggers at me. A couple months ago, we saw Jimmy and Tracy at their parents' place. Our dogs got into a scuffle. Basically, their big dog went for our small dog and actually roughed them up pretty badly. Immediately after we got them apart, everyone's just standing there in shock for a moment. And then Tracy went on a sudden screaming tirade at me. It was totally unhinged, and I hadn't said a word to her. I didn't yell back. I just told her to get a job. Okay. It just came to mind.
Like, doesn't this is the part of the story we didn't know. She doesn't work. Fun fact.
She
doesn't work, yeah.
Get a job. It just came to mind. And it's true. She can't hold down a job. Jimmy pulled her off and took her home, but not before mouthing off at me for telling her to get a job. Max was at the stage tending to the dog and didn't see this whole exchange, but he knows what happened from both me and his dad. Max's dad told me that while he hadn't said anything to Tracy right there, that she'll be hearing about it. Fast forward, it's Jimmy's birthday today. Max was just invited at the last minute to a dinner gathering where all the immediate family will be present, except me and our son. I didn't tell him not to go, but I didn't say I thought it was fairly piss weak that he'd go to an event Tracy and Jimmy were hosting after the horrible way she treated me, and Jimmy stood up for her. He went, I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed. Am I the asshole for thinking he should have shown some solidarity to me and not gone?
No. No. It
I mean-
sounds like he caved into the family, and rather than stick with your wife, you instead caved immediately and was like, "Oh, my family, like, yeah, she might be a piece of shit, but she's family." And God,
Yeah,
no, you're not
there's
the asshole.
no, because I have met somebody like this in my life, and I don't talk to them. They're not family. They're just like a friend of a friend, and their first impression was is kind of similar like this. And obviously there was no dogs involved. But regardless, I have not liked her since. And then when there's usually if there's an event that they are attending, sometimes I just go, I'm just gonna stay home. Like I don't think she's the asshole. I agree with you, Reap, that he should have stayed home just to kind of be solidarity for that sense.
Yeah, like I understand that it's family and everything, but if your wife isn't invited, kind of, and your wife has basically done nothing wrong, and the other one just continues to like come at them for apparently no reason, like there could be more to the story. Who fucking knows?
Totally right.
Uh, but if they keep coming at her for no reason, and she fights back, and suddenly she's the asshole and she's the one that's not invited anymore, kind of seems like the family's kind of an asshole, and the husband
Mhm.
should have like a husband, boyfriend, whatever, should have stuck with her and held their ground because you don't need to immediately cave in because like family isn't always right.
For sure.
Yeah.
I also feel like maybe they could have had a one-on-one. Maybe like Max and Jimmy could have done something like just like a couple brothers, and then also maybe talked it out, and then like maybe try to have to like be like, hey, we gotta like somehow get our ladies on the same track here.
Having a conversation about it.
Yeah, like right, like or like we have to at least get them into the room where they're not gonna get mad. Like they can just tolerate being in the same room. It's not like they have to deal with each other for days, years. It's just like probably a few hours at a time.
I
Yeah.
mean, it's important. I don't think that that's gonna happen.
I don't. I mean,
It
based
sounds
on the
like,
story, no.
she said that, this woman has substance abuse issues and mental health problems, and it probably isn't going to own up to,
Right. But like,
her
Because she'll
explosions.
be the victim
And then, yeah,
regardless.
she'll be the victim regardless. And then her husband or partner also stood up for her in that moment. So
Mhm.
it's even then, like if I was the original poster's husband, I wouldn't even go to my brother's thing at all, because
Yeah.
my brother also didn't was like standing up for his partner in a moment where she just got exploded at. So to me, I
Yeah.
don't know, I think that she's not the asshole, and he definitely shouldn't have went, especially. And if they wanted to make amends, then they should have invited her, period.
yeah, to be like, look, we know last time things got a little out of hand, and I like to think whether they apologize or not, to be like, look, I like to think we can get past this.
But that
Welcome.
clearly means that they
They
don't
How
did
come
even
the
want to try to attempt that.
how come the 3-year-old son wasn't invited?
for real,
Because
dog.
he's a kid, he's gonna be annoying.
It's just like,
Wah.
the immediate family will be present except me and our son. What?
Well, I mean, maybe because it's like I'm wondering if it's like and have a oh wait, this says and have a three. Okay, I thought maybe it was like a step kid or something, and they're just like being really weird about it.
No, that's her kid.
Yeah. Um, Still super weird though. Like, why wouldn't you like? I
Especially
don't.
last minute, like,
Yeah, like who?
okay.
Yeah.
He should have been like, "No, I won't go."
Even
Like,
like,
if
sorry, man.
if
Like,
they want
Solidarity.
anything to do with me, then they can invite you as well.
yeah. It's also like one of those things that it should be expected, right? Like, it's one of those things. Like, if you're inviting one person, you're inviting the family in a sense. I get it
Mhm.
if it's like a no kid event type thing, but still, like, you don't really just invite one without the other.
To me, it just sounds like the sister and the brother-in-law are just kind of like they don't want to try to make amends. Like I
Doesn't seem.
understand that like eventually you could try that, but to me it sounds like there is no like if ands or buts. Like they just don't like uh Max's wife or partner.
Yeah, like it just doesn't seem like they're. Um, it just doesn't seem like they like I said earlier. Like most of the extended family won't talk to her anymore because of like an incident a few years ago,
Yeah.
and for having her substance abuse stuff and her mental health issues, like it probably just amplifies like those things for her,
Yeah.
and it's too bad, right? Because I'm sure like she was saying earlier, they got along in the beginning, then all of a sudden like something happened, and just for whatever reason she just can't get past it, and but I think it stems down to that Jimmy and Tracy really need to kind of figure their shit out.
And it doesn't seem like they're gonna.
No,
Sorry.
I mean, why are you apologizing? It's true.
I mean, yeah. At this point, it's just like
They're down
the
this
original
road.
poster. She's not the asshole. She should tell her, like, her husband should stay by her
Do you
side.
know if any of these have a follow up? Like
I haven't seen any of the ones that say update.
Okay.
Yeah, sometimes we pick a lot of new ones too.
Gotcha.
Newish ones. Your feelings are valid. You didn't stop your partner from going. Your partner is wrong for going
No,
to be there for his.
I don't think.
I don't think your partner's wrong for going there for his brother's birthday party, but would just let him know that it bothers you. Nothing wrong with open communication. Would consider start making your own plans during your partner's side of family events to avoid Tracy altogether. Sounds like she would drag your name through the mud, and I'm catching secondhand exhaustion from you being in the same room with her.
Girl same.
For real.
Your feelings are valid. Your partner should consider how you feel.
Yeah. Like immediately going. Like I don't know. Did they communicate that they didn't want him to go or no?
What they didn't want.
I don't think
Max to
so.
go.
Fast forward to Jimmy's birthday. Got invited last minute. I didn't tell him not to go, but I did say.
You see, but that's the thing. Like
I did say I thought it was fairly piss weak that he'd go to an event Tracy and Jimmy were hosting after the horrible way she treated me, and Jimmy stood up for her. He went. I'm annoyed.
so she did say that she didn't want him to go.
She said her feelings.
Yeah,
about
and
it,
he still went regardless.
and he still went.
Yeah, it should have. I don't know.
I still don't think she's the asshole.
I don't think so either.
I think Max definitely made a in that game day decision made the wrong he made the wrong choice.
But maybe maybe he went with intentions to
Try to patch it or something.
try and patch it a little
Totally,
bit,
right?
or chat it out. But either way, it's a little.
Either way, it's kind of a shitty
bad.
situation,
Yeah.
right? But I don't think she's the asshole. I
don't
think
so
that,
either.
but
All right, how do we punish Tracy and Jimmy?
the point.
Burn their house down.
Arson.
Arson.
It's always
arson.
violence, dude. God damn it.
Reaper, as you know,
Mm-hmm.
we play a
So, buddy.
game with each of our guests,
Mm-hmm.
and we hope you're excited because today your game is what happens on January 14th.
What happens?
What happens?
What happens?
What happens?
What happens on that day?
What happens on this
I don't
beautiful
really
day? So Reaper, there's gonna be a series of questions, and you're gonna do your best to get these things right.
Okay, go for it.
So you're first. So what happens on January 14th? What is happening? A, Feast of the Ass Day. B, Astronaut Day. C, ReapersPast birthday. And D, National Scissor Day. And we're talking about the utility.
So you see, I wanted to say C,
Interesting.
but knowing you fucks,
What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
it's probably D.
National Scissor Day. Well, first of all, I applaud most scissoring, as it helps me cut paper to put other paper. But the answer is Feast of the Ass.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It is.
Yeah.
It is National Feast of the Ass Day.
And what does that entail?
I'm not even sure. I tried to look like what. Like I think people just eat that day. They just eat.
They
Eat
just
some
eat.
eat
It's a
ass.
day where you eat.
Okay.
All right,
With
Reaper.
donkeys involved.
What is happening on January 14th? A. Zoe Deschanel's birthday. B. Joe Jonas's birthday. C. LL Cool J's birthday. And D. Esteban's birthday.
Let's go with Zoe Deschanel, just because like she's a queen.
She really is. And the answer is LL Cool J. Hit
LL
rapper.
Cool J's birthday is on January 14th, and I feel
That's
like you
so
should remember
wild.
that.
I feel like you should just that should be part of your.
Is he still relevant whatsoever?
Of course, there's
No.
been a leaked song of him with Eminem.
Apparently, yes. Then
Yeah.
I don't think that makes him relevant.
I mean, I always think he's. I mean, I always.
Brandy
think,
and Monica just remixed Ariana Grande's new song "The Boy Is Mine," and they're not relevant.
I don't even know who that is. So yeah, you know what? Fuck. Fair enough. You got me there.
You don't know Brandy and Monica? What the fuck? Ray J's sister Brandy?
No.
Who the fuck is Ray J?
What the fuck? Ray J and Kim K?
Like,
What are you talking about, dude?
don't you
I've never
remember?
seen
You,
that. I'm a
happening?
good
Are you
Christian
guys
boy.
children?
you put on Ray J and Kim K's video when you're fucking. One of those things you watch.
Yeah. Okay. So, what? Like, are you into that?
It's
or
how
like...
Kim Kardashian became famous. Is her sex tape with Ray J.
It definitely amplified it.
But do
I
you
know.
know Brandy Reaper?
No.
The R&B singer? Oh my god.
Maybe.
what
I
is
need to hear one of their songs.
Anyways, move on.
Next question. What's happening on January 14th? National Vitamin Day, National Young Adult Fiction Day, National Hot Pastrami Sandwich Day. Nothing of importance.
Nothing of importance.
Is that
Final
final
answer.
answer?
Final answer.
National Hot Pastrami Sandwich Day.
To me,
First of all,
there's nothing really happening. It's fine.
Pastrami sandwiches
kinda
go
want
kind of
that
crazy.
sandwich.
Yeah, like I was gonna
Same.
say, like I'd fuck that
Dude.
sandwich up, like for real.
Look at that cheese, though, dude. Oh my god.
Like that looks like we got some like
When
brie on there or
listen,
some shit.
when I was looking up pictures for the hot pastrami sandwich, I had to go with this tame one. There's some crazy good looking sandwiches out there.
I went with this tame one.
Damn.
Slide it up with the sandwich one.
Ooh, put like a little chipotle sauce on that shit. Oh fuck.
Oh yeah. What is happening on January 14th? Someone's birthday, National Dress Up Your Pet Day, Pet Cancer Awareness Day, Missionary Sex Position Day.
Stop the presses. Stop the presses. The answers are in. It's D. Missionary sex position day.
It's National Dress Up Your Pet Day. All right, nice try, brother.
Look how cute this picture
That
is,
is-
guys.
Is that a baguette? Oh my god, it is.
Dude, it's fucking stitched to the side of the thing, so it's going everywhere with the cat.
The cat's like.
Just so you know, these are all real answers, okay? So on January 14th, if you're not dressing up your pet, are you even celebrating the day
Dude,
correctly?
we dressed up Zora once, and let me tell you, she was not having it.
At least get her that beret.
So what is happening on January 14th? Dave Grohl's birthday, John's birthday, Shakira's birthday, Marilyn Manson's birthday.
Dude, I hope it's Shakira's birthday because, like, come on. It's probably Dave Grohl, so.
So which one you locking in?
I hope it's Shakira's birthday.
All right, the answer? Dave
Yeah.
Grohl.
Fucking knew it.
Dude, I too wish it was Shakira because Shakira, she bad, bro. She bad.
Shakira.
Oh, baby, when you talk my head. You know, like, that shit goes crazy.
Yo, wait. Brayden, stand up. Shake your hips. Let's see him.
Shit, all right.
He said shit, all right. Not the crotch shot. Chad,
Yeah,
is
I'm
this
just
for
saying.
real?
There you go.
All right. Let's see. What is happening January 14th? International Cassette Day, Take a Picture Day, Dumbass Day, International Kite Day.
I hope it's not. It's let's go with D again.
All right. It is International Kite
Let's
Day.
go.
Yeah, dude,
Have you
let's
guys
go.
have fun kite?
I have.
Reaper really likes the D.
Hey, shit.
I mean,
I
you know,
have flown a kite.
I have. It's actually it's actually really peaceful.
I've done it
Get that
once,
like
but I was
pull
like
of the
in
wind.
kindergarten.
Yeah.
That's
But
the
it's
only thing I've ever done.
the heck is it? And then what is happening on January 14th? National High Five Day, Hot Tea Day, National Slot Machine Day. I don't know that next word.
Cesarean section
Thank you.
day or
you.
C-section.
Oh. I mean, I was a C-section baby.
Oh.
Oh,
Let's go with National High Five Day.
I like that. I like that energy, Reaper. It is cesarean section day.
Yo! That's how I came into the world. I was removed as a tumor. Let's go.
It wasn't on that day though.
I mean, let me talk to my mom and see what she says.
He calls her. This is you're on with ReaperPast, mom.
Dude, did I tell you that Gamer Adam, messaged my wife telling my mom to wish me a happy birthday on a day that was not my birthday?
Did she do it?
Yes, she did.
That's
Oh my
fucking hilarious. Adam,
let's
you're goated, brother.
go. Oh my
I was like,
god.
what the fuck?
That's amazing, dude. Like the fact that your mom went with the bit, top tier.
I got the text. I'm like, what the fuck? What?
So powerful.
That's a real mom right there.
Damn.
Ladies and gentlemen, what is happening on January 14th? Jake Gyllenhaal, Henry Cavill, Florence Poe, Jason Bateman.
What do you mean?
Birthdays.
What's happening?
Birthdays.
These are his birth. It just says what is that?
Typo.
Florence.
Florence, the Bateman, Jason.
Really?
Yeah,
Dang.
JB they call him.
The werewolf boy. I get it.
A what?
Never mind.
All right. And what is happening on January 14th? Organize your home day, eat a snack day, well-balanced meal day, donate day.
Let's say donate, because you should really donate to me on January 14th, because like certain things happen.
All the pain and suffering you go through 364 days a year.
Except that one day, apparently.
Exactly. It is organize your home day. So I expect it to be clean and pristine.
It usually isn't, but hey.
Organize your home, have a C-section, eat a hot pastrami sandwich.
With Dave Grohl.
Fly a kite with Dave Grohl and Jason Bateman and LL Cool J.
I got one correct answer. Let's go.
And what is happening on January 14th? Tina Turner's birthdays, Bill Cosby's birthday, ReapersPast birthday, or Will Ferrell. You're going to say Will Ferrell?
Yeah. That's...
Final answer?
Could be C, but you guys would. Yeah, fuck it, C. Let's see what happens.
Ladies and gentlemen. ReapersPast birthday. You got it right. It's his birthday.
Let's go. But not today, though.
And today.
But ladies and gentlemen, look at that handsome
fella. If you happen to be in
fella.
the chat, make sure you wish ReapersPast a birthday, a very happy birthday today.
On January 14th.
Today. But not January 14th, because that is LL Cool J's birthday.
Not relevant anymore.
You can fly a kite, though.
With Jason Bateman.
That'd be so cool, though. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Dude, that would actually be like, you just sitting there like tagging him, like, so like, what was Arrested Development like? And then you just start.
What was
like
Ozarks like, dude? How was the entire filming process?
Yeah, dude, like, was it cool to be like to do Horrible Bosses? Like,
I was about to say, like, is Jennifer Aniston like really cool, or is she a bitch? Like, how is
Do you wish you were? No, it was his character that was like getting hit on by him, right?
Or was it Charlie?
It was Charlie. Do you wish you were in Charlie Day's position? You know, like.
Fair questions.
Right? These are real questions that we just need the answers for. But Reaper, thank you for playing What's Happening on January 14th with us. Dude, it's been an absolute pleasure to have you here, bro. Like, it's been, you know, like I'm glad. I appreciate you embracing the bit for the last hour and a half, 40 minutes. talking about birthdays,
Uh.
non-stop sex dungeons, and hanging out with Bateman.
Yeah, sex swings. Like
Yeah.
bringing your work wife to like your girlfriend's birthday.
Yeah,
all
man.
that shit.
Yeah, it's crazy to bring your girlfriends to your ex's party.
I also hate that you guys put Bill Cosby and Kevin Spacey in this bitch. Like it's one of the answers. I think Kevin Spacey was on here. Unless I'm wrong. Bill Cosby.
What the heck? I'll double check right now. Henry Cavill.
No, he's not on here. Never mind.
Yeah. Just the Cosman.
Marilyn Manson.
Yeah, that
Manson.
might have been it.
Remove 2 ribs, suck his own dick.
Hey, man. Broke out.
Would you do that?
Would I do that? No.
Yeah.
I'd have to get like 3 or 4 removed.
3 or 4?
It's a
He's
long
not very
way.
flexible.
Just
It's
take
a
out the
long.
entire rib cage.
No, it's just real short.
It's so small that he
Yeah,
needs.
like, it's-
he needs.
I need
It's
to
just-
like.
They
It's
got
very girthy, but like
It's like a hockey puck, you know. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Reaper, where can the people find you, man?
Usually every morning well, not every morning. Wednesday, Thursday, usually. In the morning on twitch.tv/ReapersPast. And yeah, that's where I'm usually at. I don't really post on TikTok or anything else.
Make sure you get you some Reapers Pass merch.
Wearing the hat right now. It's beautiful. One of my favorite hats.
I need to make more.
But yeah, make sure y'all follow Reaper on. He's Reaper's Pass on pretty much everything. Am I right?
Yes, on TikTok it's ReapersPast.
Pasta, yeah.
Make sure
Season
you
of
wish him a
pasta.
happy birthday today. Whenever you're watching this.
Or don't.
You could also go in there and there is the redemption, the HB. You have that redemption, right?
HBD.
Double audio.
HBD.
Why is there double audio? Oh, I see. Thank you, Adam. Thank you. But, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to find me, you can find me over here on twitch.tv/Koryzma. You can find me at bKoryzma on like Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and at Koryzma on TikTok. If you want to check out, if you enjoyed the episode, don't forget to subscribe, comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. All feedback is good feedback. And also, did you guys get any of the answers right with what's happening on January 14th? If you did, let me know. And also, were we right? Was the right people the assholes? Did we punish them properly? Let us know.
Arson!
But yeah, we'll see.
Murder.
Hashtag gouge balls.
Hashtag wake up with violence. But thank you everyone for listening, for watching. We love y'all. And we'll see you guys next time on Takes with Koryzma.
Boy.